Firstly, for example, let's look at the example of first juz. When you go to the school to memorize the Quran, firstly, you are expected to memorize the last juz of the Quran. Juz amma, we call. If you succeed in memorizing this part, thereafter your teachers think, okay, he can be a hafiz, or she can be a hafiz. Then we start to memorize at the end of the first juz, means وَقَالُوا كُونُوا هُودًا أَوْ نَصَارَى.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let me continue. Then, for example, today I memorized the last page of first juz. I recited to my teacher.
Yeah.
Then tomorrow, the second juz, but the last page. فَلَمَّا فَصَلَ.
Okay.
Okay, very interesting.
All right.
Then the third, fourth, fifth, till the 30th.
Last page.
Last page.
Okay.
Then I memorized 30 pages, okay, in a month. Then I go back to first juz, and I memorized the 19th pages of first juz, 19th page of the first juz, which is وَإِذْ يَرْفَعُ إِبْرَاهِيمُ الْقَوَاعِدَ مِنَ الْبَيْتِ وَإِسْمَاعِيلَ. But I am reciting, I am giving my lesson to my teacher, both of them. وَإِذْ يَرْفَعُ and وَقَالُوا كُونُوا. Which means I am repeating what I have recited last month, what I recited today. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Then the second one, third one, till the beginning of the juz. When you memorize 20 pages of the juz, you became a hafiz. By repeating what you've received, what you have recited in the past.
And you do that with every juz?
Every juz and every month.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And it makes your hifz very strong.
Wow.
And if you memorize and if you leave that, you're gonna inevitably forget that. But this is the method of Ottoman Empire. When I said to my overseas friends, like in the UK, for example, they were sure, why?
I know.
Why are you doing like this?
It's very strange to hear that. I mean, when you first said, okay, memorize 30th juz first, that's normal. Everyone did that. In fact, I learnt 30th juz, 29th juz first. Okay, that makes sense. But then when you said when you learnt it backwards, I've never heard this before. So
but
this
is the method.
I can imagine that it would be very effective for memorization. But then does it not confuse you because you did it backwards? So then when you start reciting from Alif Lam Mim until the end of the juz, it's not confusing because you learnt it the other way?
Because you recite as in the stage of revelation, not because you start to recite وَإِذْ يَرْفَعُ, then after تِلْكَ أُمَّةٌ قَدْ خَلَتْ, for example, وَلَا تُسْأَلُونَ عَمَّا كُنْتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ وَقَالُوا كُونُوا.
Right.
Yeah.
I see.
But when it comes to memorizing, from the end towards the beginning, very different. Yeah.
Wow, and that's how you did it as well.
Yes, that's right. But like specifically, personally, I used to memorize at the bottom of the page till the top.
Okay.
For example, again, let's take the example of, for example, when I said tomorrow 11th juz. For example, وَيَمْسَسْكَ اللَّهُ بِضُرٍّ فَلَا كَاشِفَ لَهُ إِلَّا هُ. At the bottom you see وَإِن تَوَلَّوْا أَلَا إِنَّهُمْ يَثْنُونَ صُدُورَهُم. At the bottom you memorize the last verse of the page, then another one till the top. But you revise your page by reciting at the top towards the end, but kind of building like constructing a building. You begin the foundation.
You build your way up.
Yeah, way up. Exactly.
Wow. Okay, mashallah. I think that's going to be.
I found a very powerful method, but it works on someone else. Perhaps it doesn't. Just a tip they can try.
Okay, very interesting.
But generally, for example, how did you memorize?
When I memorized, so let's just say if it was first juz, obviously we did it from the beginning of the juz.
What my teacher says.
Yeah.
Memorizing starts when you finish it. Memorizing starts when you finish it. This is the key. The majority of hafaz They memorize, but unfortunately they forget. That's the not point, okay?
Yeah.
It's meaningless. And to keep it in mind, when you actually finish your memorization, yes, that's your duty to revise every day. Because you are chosen. What Allah says in the Quran is, ثُمَّ أَوْرَثْنَا الْكِتَابَ الَّذِينَ اصْطَفَيْنَا مِنْ عِبَادِنَا. And we gave the Quran our slaves that we choose. Not all of us, not every one of us hafiz, right?
Of course.
But فَمِنْهُمْ ظَالِمٌ لِنَفْسِهِ. And the third stage is وَمِنْهُمْ سَابِقٌ بِالْخَيْرَاتِ بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ. And they raise in doing good things. We should be there.